Let's go, girl.
What's up, lover? Your girl Kayoshonda here from kayoshonda.com. It's time for another video. So, last week I did a video about advising us to stop hiding. And I say us because I used myself as an example. I'm going to make sure I link that video below. This week I want to talk about the things that I am doing to ensure that I stop hiding. So, if that interests you, then keep watching, okay? Let me start by saying that it is very easy for me to be in the background singing, administrative work, assisting. I'm real good back there. As long as things are happening and I'm a part of making things happen, I'm cool with being in the background. I'm cool with just being a part of the team. But the thing about that is being in the background is not a reason for me to make myself small. So if you love to serve, if you have a passion around just kind of being a part of the process, not necessarily being out in the front, that does not mean that you have to shrink. That does not mean that you have to make yourself small. And I'm actually sitting on my porch, so you can probably hear the birds and everything. So it's good background music. But there's a difference between being in the background and making yourself small or shrinking. And that's what I was doing. I was hiding or shrinking or making myself small. And I got called out on it. And like I said, you'll see that in last week's video. But I'm done with that, if that makes sense. Like I can't stay there. So one of the things that I am doing, I have three. So the first thing that I'm doing is I am making myself aware. Got my iPad. I am making myself aware of when I'm in the background versus when I am making myself small or hiding. Whether I'm in a in-person group setting or even online, I'm paying attention to my behavior. I'm paying attention to my posture, and I'm paying attention to my demeanor. I believe that self-awareness is the first step in me changing that behavior so that I am no longer making myself small or hiding, but I am ensuring that I am taking up space no matter where I am. The second thing that I'm doing is I am noting how I feel in those various surroundings. Again, whether it's online, like a group setting online, or whether I'm in person, I am noting how I feel. So that I can notice when I'm feeling like I'm making myself smaller, I'm hiding. What is making me feel like I need to depreciate myself? Why do I feel the need to hide? And taking these notes only takes a few seconds. It's not something that I'm pondering and losing being in the moment. Like me explaining it right now is taking longer than it takes for me to notice kind of how I feel about certain situations. And then the third thing I'm doing is I'm making a choice. I'm making a decision to adjust. That's it. Sometimes it's as simple as me holding my head up or squaring my shoulders or even relaxing my shoulders if I tend to hunch. And then other times I have to step away and excuse myself from the situation. Maybe go to the bathroom or go somewhere where I can have a moment to myself and look in the mirror or put my phone on camera mode, on selfie mode, and talk to myself. Literally reminding myself that I deserve to be in this space. I deserve to be where I am, and that I have value to provide while I'm here. Whether it's hanging out with my friends or it's somewhere at work or somewhere for business, regardless, I have value to provide wherever I am. And knowing that I have that value and reminding myself of that value. Sometimes I have to step away when I notice that I'm hiding or that I'm making myself small, so that I can remind myself of who I am and what I possess. That's it. Those are the 3 things. Let me go over them again. I make myself aware of when I'm either in the background versus me making myself small or hiding. Number 2, once I'm aware that I am making myself small, I take note of my surroundings and how I feel. Why do I feel the way that I feel? Or what am I feeling, so that I can acknowledge it and make sure that I change it in the future. And then finally, number 3, I adjust. I make a decision and I adjust. I'm a work in progress. I am. I don't have all the answers. I don't know why I feel like sometimes I need to hide or make myself small. I don't know where it came from. Those are things that I'm still working on in therapy and in prayer. When my friends pointed it out to me a couple weeks ago, I began to work on it immediately. And in that, I brought it up to my therapist and I've talked to God about it. And it's just, we're still working on the reason why and where it came from, the history of it, how long I've been doing it. But in the meantime, I am going to continue the work because I am worthy of that. I deserve that. And I'm going to keep taking up space. I am. Self-lover, you are worthy of the work. You deserve to be in the rooms, the spaces, whether online or in person, that you are in. Take up spaces. Take up space. If you made it this far, comment a black heart below so I know you got this far. And then let's discuss the steps that you're taking to ensure that you are seen and heard, because you provide value that no one else can provide in the rooms that you are in. All right, I love you, and I will see you in the next one.